Hello and welcome to Sportsmole's Reader Awards for the 2016-17 campaign. We're here to talk about the Championship Player of the Season. The nominees for this award were Anthony Knockaert, Chris Wood, Dwight Gale, Helder Costa, Jonjo Shelvey, Tammy Abraham and Tom Kearney. Matt, some good players there, played big parts in the playoff campaigns, automatic promotion campaigns. Who stands out for you?
I think I'd have to say Chris Wood up there. A lot of goals. Obviously, top scorer in the Championship this season, 27 goals, and I think before that his record now for Leeds, it's 1 in 2, 40 and 80 league games, which is very good. And I think before that he's had spells everywhere, hasn't he? He's been at West Brom for a while, and he never really. Obviously, he's a New Zealand international. He's an experienced footballer, but he never really settled anywhere and scored particularly a lot of goals, did he? I think Tammy Abraham is no one to mention as well. Obviously, on loan from Chelsea, he's got a big future. Scored for a team that finished Bristol City 17th in the league. He got 23 league goals. They only got 60 overall. So to chip in with almost half of your team's league goals for a season for a young player that's on loan is very impressive. Obviously Dwight Gale as well, a lot of goals this season, and Helder Costa's had a good season for Wolves. Tom Kearney as well, I think it's important to mention for Fulham. He's had a fantastic season. Be surprised if they can keep him this summer because he's had chipped in with assists and goals and ultimately just missed out. But there's a lot of good players in there.
I think Dwight Gale, he's got a bit sidetracked by injury during the season. If not, he would have been right up there with Chris Wood at the top of the goal scoring charts. Wood, he fired Leeds to the brink of the playoffs. Obviously that late season collapse a little, saw them miss out on that, but looking at the players with perhaps less goals to their name, you're right to bring out Tammy Abraham, but players who have played a big part, the likes of Anthony Knockaert, played a massive part in a fantastic season for Brighton, should have won the title, 7 points clear with 3 games to go. Really should have wrapped that up, but Newcastle came back, and Newcastle, we've got, I mentioned Gale earlier, Jonjo Shelvey's also had another very good campaign, and I don't think too many people would argue if you say he's the most talented player in the Championship. He's had a fantastic campaign, and he's a Premier League quality player. He'll be back in the Premier League next season, and I'll be very surprised if he loses his place in the side. He's maybe not the likes of Liverpool he used to play for is maybe a step too far up for him, but I think he's certainly a Premier League sort of mid-table player, and Newcastle, they'll do well to keep him in as one of their integral players in their side for next season, because he's got Premier League experience already, he's young, he's going to get better, and for me he was my vote for this one.
Absolutely.
Should we see who's got them?
Let's have a look at the votes for this one. It'll be an interesting one, I think, this one. So we're going to do top 3 is Anthony Knockaert with 12% of the votes. Second place is Tammy Abraham with 24%, and the winner is actually Dwight Gale with 29% of the votes.
Well, what do you think of that? I can't really argue with Dwight Gale. He had a superb season, as I say. Injuries derailed him a little bit, but what he did play, he looked like one of the most impressive.
Yeah, I think the surprising thing for me, Abraham as well, I picked him out, but is Wood in there, only 10%, down in 5th place. That's a surprising. Kearney as well. Yeah, I think if I was picking that top 3, maybe Kearney, Wood, Abraham. It's tough to say about Gale, but Shelvey 11.5%, Helder Costa 7%, obviously a very good player for Wolves as well, but a bit of a surprise there for me. The voting 29%, 10%, but it's quite well split, but a few surprises in there.
It's quite a sizable chunk for Gale to get 29%. I think I'm right in saying Anthony Knockaert won the official award for Championship Player of the Season, so to only get 12% in this one is quite interesting, but Newcastle's Dwight Gale is your Championship Player of the Season.